Hello.
Hello.
Everybody's getting in
Huh?
slowly. The people are coming in slowly.
That's okay. They can be slow. It's the morning. Maybe for some people. Maybe not.
For others.
You know. It's all right.
Everyone is either between now and 24 hours around now.
What?
Everyone is either now or 24 hours around now.
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
Exactly.
Okay. I was like, I couldn't tell if you were trying to say something deep, like if there was something more to it, and then I was like, I think that's the way it works, right?
Delivery of a joke.
It's my Saturday morning joke. Leave it alone.
My good joke, man.
Good evening. Good morning. Nearly midnight. Well, we'll try to get some work in. Hi. Happy time zone. I finally just got rid of the link down in the description box that had like the time zone converter. Because I was like, if they're here, then they already know we're live. They don't need the converter anymore. And I replaced it with our Discord server link. And I was like, I can't help you if you can't help yourself. I feel like now we all understand how to find time zone converters.
Like when you put up the sprints, like for them to go and remind themselves on, it automatically translates it into what time. Like for me, when I go on my YouTube, it says it starts at 10 a.m., not at 11 a.m. So
yeah. So I was like, I got rid of the link. I feel like everybody now can Google if they need to figure out time zones. I believe in you.
We're at the same time every time. We're pretty much so.
Yeah. Good luck with the reading. Hopefully the teeth went well. I got up, ran an errand this morning, came home, and I've been working on the book. So I'm going to just keep on moving. I think she understands them.
No, I understand. It was a dry joke. It was meant to be.
It was a dry joke. It was a dry joke. Morning. Hello. What is everybody working on this morning? If you are participating in Camp Nano, how's it going for you so far? Keep me posted. Let me know what you're doing.
Yeah, my boss is got one of those dry sense of humors like that, where you can't really tell if he's joking or if he's serious. But I've worked with him for so long that I know when he's joking.
Yeah.
And he'll say something in a room and I'll be the only one to laugh. And then people will look at me like, oh my God. And he'll go, I'm joking. She's the only one that got it. Let's move on.
Keep it moving.
A dad joke, Jessica. Dada.
Oh, I thought you said dry joke.
I said it was dry, and then I was like, it's my dad joke for the day. Leave me alone.
Got ya. Yes.
But not drag joke.
No. Queens can't.
It's too early, guys.
It could be a drag king. Nope. Every thought just left my head.
I'm working on my
They're
first
gone.
draft of my urban
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yup. Yup. Oh no, we can't both be doing that. This doesn't work if we both do this at the same time. Like one or the other. Somebody's got to get it together. I don't think it's going to be me. So I just spit a little bit. Oh no. Oh, idiots, straight idiots. Sorry, my candle wick is limp dicking it to the side, and
Jesus
it's not,
Christ.
it's not burning fully like the right way. You know how like it curled weird. Anyway.
And I saw a TikTok of somebody like making candles, and everybody was like, "Why do your wicks look so sad?" Because they're extra long when you first make the candle, so they were like just hanging over the side.
Yeah.
It's like they're not going to stick straight up; they're too long. Like,
I cut it down. I trimmed it, but like it's off center in the tin, so like it already has a very poor shot of burning to the edges, and then it was leaning towards the side. It was already further on, and I was like, "You got to lean the other way, my dude." I'm keeping an eye on it. I had my phone call with my editor. I'm on my second round of developmental edits. They asked for more sexy time, so I'm adding in more sexy time. I already did that. So right now I'm just going through and looking for more overused words, which makes me hate the entire process of my book, because I'm like, this is my cleanest copy yet, and I still have too many words that I don't want in here. So I'm just taking away some random words, and then I'm going to send that back to them because I don't really want it on my desk. I want it gone.
I can imagine somebody reading my very first book that I wrote and being like, "It needs more sex," because that's literally all it was sex. Because I didn't know what to write, so I was like, they're having sex again.
I was actually surprised. They were like, so there's this one scene here, and I think that should be a sex scene. And I was like, really? And she was like, give the people what they want. She was like, we want it. I was like, all right. She was like,
calm down.
Easy, Megan. She was like, I don't know. She's like, I really wanted it to be. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, that would be kind of great if it was. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Taking a step away from your books, rewrote a short story that you wrote 3 years ago, went from 3 pages to 6 written pages, and I want to get it typed up. Yay.
That's
I
nice.
love that. It's fantastic.
Keep it up with your new skills that you've gotten writing over the years.
Yeah. It's kind of wild when you look back at older stuff and you're like, ooh, I could make that better. I could.
I know, and the thing is, like, you can't always, like, sometimes you just got to be like, okay, that's just gonna have to be what it is. I have to move on. Like some of the short stories that are in my collection, like I would definitely redo those 100%, but it's not worth it at this point.
No, I get it. It wasn't 5 more.
It was 1 more.
It was 1 more, and I had already written another one in the first round of edits that I thought she was going to be like, that's too much. And then she was like, I like that you added this, add another one. And I was like, okay.
Like, Jesus Christ, Megan.
All right.
If you say so.
You got it. I was like, you don't think it's too much? And she was like, no, I don't. Make it happen. I was like, well, okay. All right. Well, we are going to jump into our first of 2 45-minute sprints. My editor thinks I shouldn't kill off one of my characters. Ooh, yeah. I say do it.
I don't love that, though.
Oh. I didn't read that part. I mean, well, second chance at love it's a valid thing. It's a real life situation. So I mean, if that's the route you want to take, I mean, it happens.
I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those, like, I've been watching too much TikTok where they talk about like disposable love interests and stuff on Book Talk, and It just seems like a disposable love interest, and not like if why even put her in the book at all? Just start the book as him a widower.
As him already a widower. I would do that too, just because I feel like unless it's like a longer series, if you start a book with them alive or just having died, then I feel like there's not a believable amount of like distance between the grieving and the new relationship. It's
But if
hard to
they're
like the
already a
new love
widower for
interest.
like 2-3 years, then it's believable that he would be ready to move on.
Correct. Chloe. I'm trying to finish part 1 of the book that I've been writing for over a year now, purely writing. So Jackson, Chiffon won't hound you. Listen, but we love having you here. She might hound you. I shouldn't say that. She probably will. But
I kind of love Siobhan for hounding you for it, because I have one of those. And sometimes it's what you need.
I'm not sorry.
No, don't be.
Heartstopper 4.
I don't think I've read past 1.
I read the second and then I stopped. But that's okay. I'm reading an arc right now. It's real good. It's sponsor.
Okay.
Side character from 4 books ago. And this would be book 7. Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
You got this then. Then you know what works best. You do you. They'll live with it. They're only suggestions. Editor feedback is suggestions. Are suggestions. You do you.
No, but as long as it's believable, then it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready for our first 45?
Yay.
I
almost freaked out. I wore makeup yesterday, but not today. And I almost went like, oh my God, my makeup. But I was like, I'm not wearing it today.
I've been up so long that I'm like, all right, here we go. I'll put on makeup. She thinks my readers will be mad, but I don't think so. Do it. There's one way to find out. And some readers will love it and some readers will not. But some readers will relate.
You can't make every reader happy every time.
No, you cannot. No, you can't.
You got to make yourself happy. You're writing it for yourself. If you would like it, then go for it.
Mm-hmm. See, you need a hounding person. You need it. It's essential.
I hound Julie sometimes. I'm like, I'm ready to critique this one. When are you going to get it to me?
I would like to read this now. All right, friends, let's do it. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone. See you on the end of the sprint.
We will let Amber get her last couple of words in. How did everybody do?
Okay, sorry. I had to finish that sentence. I'm not a monster. You know.
No, you're not. I would.
540 words.
Ooh.
With this, that's not bad.
It's so thick.
Because it's not a real bandage.
I know.
If it was just a band-aid, it would be nothing.
I need you to understand that I just spent 45 minutes trying to weed out the number of times I used the word just. And I'm angry that I spent a full 45 minutes. I'm not done.
And you're
I'm
still
not
working
done.
on just.
I'm still working on just. So if you ever think that, like, hey, I use way too many crutch words, just know I think I have you beat. I'm so mad. I hate everything. So that's I love the story. Hate that for me.
Well, I also realized within this that, well, first I had to turn off, I kept having to turn off my pad because of the way I was having to type. I kept hitting it and it kept moving it. So I turned it off, and then I realized I had no idea how to actually spell the word conscious.
Conscience.
And I was like, it was literally like cautious, subconscious. Like it was so many. And I was like, what the hell?
It's bad.
Spell it.
It's bad. And people ask me all the time, well, how do you spell that? I'm like, no. I'm a writer. I'm not a speller. I don't spell well. Don't ask me. I'm going to get it wrong. Casey came right as we were starting the first sprint. She's working on an outline for a mini series, and she wants to get it finished before her 30th birthday.
Nice.
It's amazing. You're very, very welcome. Yeesh. Can't hang carpal tunnel. I'm so sorry, Jenna. That's the worst. Yeah. Hello. Made friends with a like button. Thanks for hitting it. Forgot this was going on. Perfect timing since I'm doing my taxes. It's not what I would choose to use sprints for, but listen, if it helps you get them done, get it done. I get it. Good luck. Hello, Steve. Critiquing a short story today.
I also always add an extra Ellen traveled. Always.
Where?
I always put 2 L's. Traveled, and I put 2 L's at the end of it every time. I'm just fixing these little words that and some words I didn't spell wrong on purpose just because my finger was messed up.
I understand that.
Like if it had a T or R in it, like it definitely didn't come out right.
Do you know what pisses me off recently is that Word will now not say it's wrong, but it will like underline and point out all of your curse words. And they're like, this may be offensive. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like it's staying.
I did it on purpose.
I'm writing an adult novel. It's fine. Hopefully you're enjoying.
I haven't had that happen because I'm not in Word. I'm still in Scrivener.
I miss Scrivener so much. If I did not have to track edits and work with these editors in Word, I would not be in Word. But it legitimately points out, they're like, this may be offensive. And like the word damn, it underlines the word. I'm like, damn and shit, they stay. All of them stay. If you need me to weed out some of my F-bombs, that's one thing. But like, I'm not taking those out. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to look at
No, your characters are in high stress situations. They're gonna drop some F-bombs. They're just gonna.
I wonder how many. I'm not looking it up. I don't want to. I don't want to. 750-ish.
That's a headache.
Oh, I feel you.
I turned off my camera because I started sneezing and I was like, oh no, you don't. And I went there and took my allergy medicine because like if I don't take it, I will get a headache from my sinuses.
I do have a headache. I did take Excedrin at the beginning of that sprint. And I also had to turn off my camera to blow my nose because my allergies are actively bothering me regardless of taking medicine. And I was like, I'm not blowing my nose on the internet.
I was washing dishes last night, and I have a new-ish set of knives and sliced the hell out of my finger washing it. But I don't. My mom recently fell and hurt the top of her hand, and she's been using the bandages, so I'm out of Band-Aids, and I haven't gone to this. We had to switch from the little Band-Aids to the big Band-Aids for her, but then we ran out of the little Band-Aids. So I have to go to the store and get Band-Aids later. So right now it literally has paper towel. It's like I put Neosporin, paper towel, and then I put washi tape around it. But my washi tape has little high heel shoes on it.
Sure does. 3 pages typed. So that's 702 words. Well done. Hello, hello. Worked on a problem scene in chapter 44. Love the perseverance.
You're just so
consistent.
I just love it.
I know. That's amazing. Well done. Great. 724 is great. Control F. Oh, I know. That's what I've been doing for 45 minutes. It's awful. Yeah. Yep. I know it's the IOUS, but I always have to say the science in my head to get the SC correct. You know, like it's a thing. I have no idea how many pages I read. I forgot where I started, but about a third of it. That's great. Yes. Points out every one of them. And it's a different kind of underline than a misspelled word. But like, I don't.
But still, like I can see there's probably some sort of
there's got to be a setting somewhere.
A setting that you could turn off. To turn off like offensive words, which if it was offensive in the way that you want to find offensive words, that would be great. But if it's just pointing out swear words, I'm not 16. I can write swear words if I want to.
Yeah.
I'm an adult, damn it.
I'm a big girl. I can use big words.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
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 I like that C word, especially when the see you next Tuesday, you know? I use it more than I should.
Yeah. Washi tape, self-made Band-Aid. Are you removing all instances of just or just reviewing them first? Or are you reviewing them first? I put just in the second part of that, and there wasn't even a just in there. That's my problem. I'm not deleting them all. That would drastically mess up the structure of a lot of my sentences, which is not something that I need to do in my last round of it's not like my final round of edits, but like you can't just delete or replace that does not.
I feel like too that sometimes we use that word a lot when speaking, and that makes it sound more natural sometimes. Like if you had a sentence where she was like, if you could just shut up for a second. Yeah. And you changed it to just if you could shut up for a second. It doesn't have the same punch. You know what I mean?
I don't.
So not all instances it needs to be removed.
I don't delete it from dialogue as often, but it does need to get replaced in a lot of situations. I can replace it and just tighten up sentences and stuff, but there's definitely times where it stays, so it's not that simple. I use Word, and that part doesn't bug me.
So underlining words. That happens. Yeah. Like I've written a lot of things that have a lot of like Irish words and stuff in it, and I will literally like right click the first time and do learn this word, and then that way it doesn't eventually it will learn that that's the word you're supposed to be using.
Yep.
But it's still a pain.
Yep. I can't even use Pro Writing Aid, which bothers me because I like Pro Writing Aid in theory, and I'm like a partner with them. So if anybody gets Pro Writing Aid with my little linky link, that's great. But it's very hard for me to use and utilize on a Mac. It's just really not made for Mac, and it messes up my documents a lot. I think it's just a lot better with Word.
I'm very excited to use it now that I have a PC instead of a Mac. Yeah. However, I haven't gotten to a place where I need to use it yet, so there's no point in purchasing it yet. Yeah. If I'm not going to use it right now.
Totally get it. But yeah, I love pro writing in theory, and I've used it. I've like pushed through and used it on Mac, but it's just not made really for Mac. It's right.
I think you can change a setting to what kind of English you're using, because they have a setting in there where you can change it to where you're using UK English, because they spell like color, like those O words, they put a U, right? So if I have mine set as American English, so it puts those as spelled wrong.
Yeah.
I think you can also change it to Australian English, and maybe that'll help. You looking at my finger?
No, is there a Southern setting? You might could change your setting. You might
I'm
could.
gonna look. I don't even think I have Word on this computer yet. No, I do, because I did it for your book. I did it for your
Yeah.
book. So I do have Word.
You might could change the setting. Sorry.
I might could?
I was like,
Did I say
oh.
might could?
Yeah, you did. You might could be able to change that setting. You might could change that setting. I was like, oh, my book is based on merfolk. So I haven't had to use Australian slang much. Yeah. There you go. Set to UK English because your protagonist is British. Helpful.
Language options.
Australian English is slightly different. Yeah. That's fair. That's fine. Mine is English.
Well, they even have Afrikaans in there.
Mm-hmm.
For Siobhan, they have Afrikaans in there. You could set the proofing to that.
You might could.
You might could. Yeah, let me try to get to English here. C, D, E, F, G. I still have to do that every flipping time.
Wow.
So they have English. They have, let me go up. Wow, they have a lot of Englishes. They have English Australia, English Belize, Canada, Caribbean, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Jamaica, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, South Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, United Kingdom, United States, and Zimbabwe. No Southern.
No Southern. No Texas.
No, that's the thing. They should have. United States has so many different dialects. They should have like a Northeast, a Midwestern, like a West Coast, a Southern, a Texas, because we speak different than even regular Southerns.
You do. You do. You do.
Yeah, I do have a newer version of Word because I did just buy this computer like a month ago.
I have so many words to still go through. And here's one of the things next up on my list was only. Do you know how many justs I just changed to only that I'm now going to have to go back and look at? Not many, because I knew I was going to have to do it soon. But you want to reset that timer, kiddo?
No, never.
Thanks. Changed a lot since I last used
Also,
it.
I'm like 2 years younger than you. Okay.
Kiddo.
They might. I don't know.
I don't know. Hello, Amy. So yeah, I've got just, another 45 minutes of singing to myself while I curse my writing. Not my writing in general.
I don't even want
just my overused words.
Overused words right now in mine, because I know they're bad on a first draft.
No, I hate it. I hate it. And I end up finding more and more, or like more instances all the time. In every round of edits, I think I'm getting rid of them. And then in every round of edits, I'm still finding some where I'm like, I could do better. So anyway, back to it. This will be the last 45-minute sprint, but we will be back. Why can I never say that?
You have to say B words. It's hard. You've done that.
We will be.
So many writers have. Writers have videos. You're like, we
will be. We will be back again at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, EST. And then next weekend, next Saturday, we're starting at 10 a.m. EST, and we are going through the whole day. We're going to do like 10, 12 hours of writing. Not writing, that's madness. But we're going to do sprints. We're going to stream all day long next Saturday. So it's already in my playlist of upcoming sprints. You can set your reminders for whatever you're able to attend. But yeah, we're going to be there for a long time. Just getting work done.
Siobhan is also in Australian, Amy,
Yay.
so you know.
Yeah. In Australian? Did you say Siobhan's also in Australian?
She's in Australian.
Oh,
A-N, not
is an
I-N.
Australian. Gotcha. I was like, that's not how that works. That's amazing. Over 25K. That's fine. You're doing good. Feel better. You're very welcome. Yay. Okay.
Jackson fan is Siobhan, Amy, just so that you know.
Yes, I'm sorry. The only Aussie. We've got a couple now.
I'm so used to her being just like Siobhan in my head that I forget that people can't see her name.
I know.
Yeah, Jackson fan. Jackson fan. Yay, I'm glad that you guys are. See, that's why we started the Discord, so people can find each other and talk to each other
Correct.
and get like critique partners and have someone to like talk. You know, you guys will be up all around the same time when we're sleeping.
Correct.
You can talk to each other. It's great.
You can sprint together. You can set up your own little things because we can't do every single time zone. But that's why the Discord is down there. So check out the Discord, join us. And if you ever see like a thread or like a room or a chat or something that you want open that's not open, just let me know and I'll add it in there.
Like if you want to hashtag Australia so that all the Australian people can go in there, let us know.
I will do that for you. That's not a problem.
Nope.
All right, we ready? Okay. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
The timer genuinely shocked me. Like, genuinely shocked me.
It shocked me the first time. This time I came to like a natural, like, oh, I'm about to need a new chapter.
Oh my gosh.
And then I looked up and there was 20 seconds left. And I'm like, well, I'm not starting a new chapter now.
I'm not doing
20
that.
seconds.
No, that's silly. Yeah, no, that's not where I was at. I was deep in the trenches of hear, heard. Hate it. I hate it here.
You moved on from Just.
I'm done with Just. But
I am at 1,755 words for the day. So that means I got another, what, 1,200?
Yeah.
So not bad.
Not bad at all.
It definitely took some time to warm up and learn how to use this finger this way. But once I did, I was boom.
Good to go. I am running through my hear, heard, and I'm on page 340 of 411. So, you know, I'm
making good progress.
Almost there. I'm getting there. It's a struggle. It's just that like tightening phase, right? Like the second round developmental is done, and then I want to make it like as clean as I can for
now comes the line edits where you have to like really tighten up each line instead of thinking about big picture stuff. That's a totally different brain.
It is. And I'm trying to get done as much of it as I can prior to like handing it back over. So I try to do it like at each stage right before I give it over to like the next person. I try to like to do it again, like in some way, not like fully at any one point, but like little bit by little bit. Otherwise I'm like, why do I write? It's not that bad. It's really not. It's truly not so bad. Stephanie joined us.
Hello.
And was editing some blog posts and a short story. Potentially, Devin joined. Beth finished taxes. We're on hold with Walmart. I get it. Hello, Sherry. Unfortunately, that was our last of 2 45-minute sprints, but we're back again at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and I have a whole playlist of upcoming sprints on my channel if you want to set notifications now, because that was it. It does go too fast, but I'm glad you got all of your typing done. It is super late there, so I'm sure you're ready for bed. And then you can do your edits another day. Almost done with the scene. Listen, you're getting there. It's a slow process, but we get there. Yay. Hopefully you can find some other sprints. Devin has a playlist on their channel of all of the sprints for like all the days. If you're ever wondering, you can find it there. Also, if you go to the link in the description for our Discord group, there is a chat stream labeled sprints, and Devin's channel is linked there for their playlists. So you can check that out. Finish Heartstopper 4. Yay. What?
So like jawboning, that's what we call like when we work on Kane's jawbone, but I don't know what Call
piling them.
Pile.
Is that like compiling them? Are you call piling?
Apparently it's a way of rating books.
Oh.
A pile rating system. You rate each topic 0 to 10, then you average out the 7 individual rating for your overall rating.
That's too much math. It's a lot of math. I have
just a spreadsheet that does it automatically.
I got it. I get that. But like I've given up rating any books this year, and it's the most freeing thing I've ever done in my entire life. I don't think I'll ever rate another book again.
I haven't even really been keeping track of it because I haven't read much. So I'm like, I don't. If I read, I
Yeah.
read. If I don't, I don't. And if I love it, I love it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care. I'm just reading for pleasure. I want to go back to how it was when I was a kid and I just picked up books because I wanted to,
Yeah. I have
not
been
because I
reading.
needed to.
I have been reading, and I have still been documenting what I'm reading on the StoryGraph just because I love the StoryGraph, but I'm not reading anything. I'm just marking it as read. I have just been taking care of a few things before a live streaming buddy read this afternoon. Yay! Like I said, you can find that in the description box down below in our Discord group, or you can just go find Devin here.
Realmathon?
Realmathon.
Realmathon. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Probably
And I'm like,
Realmathon.
real what? Like,
Spreadsheet.
oh, book roast. Didn't we meet her?
No, we did not.
I feel like I did, but maybe it's just because I've watched their videos so many times.
I would love to, but no. They're in Scotland. I don't think they've ever come to BEA or ALA. I would love to, but I don't think I have. Character, atmosphere, writing, plot, intrigue, enjoyment. I don't do the maths. Yeah, that's a lot. Yay, sprints. Just finished Gemina from the Illuminati files last night, and I'm starting Assassin's Apprentice. That is exciting.
Gemina was my favorite of the...
It's behind you on the other side. Other side.
Gemina is my favorite of the trilogy, I think. Like, yeah, it's nice. Gemina, then Illuminae, and then Obsidio. I didn't like Obsidio just because it had to finish out so fast that we don't get enough time with the couple from this book. And so I didn't give two shits about them. But I love the couple from Gemina. Like, they're my favorite couple. Like, the bad boy with, like, the princessy girl. Like, I loved it.
Illuminate is still my favorite. But I haven't gone to Obsidio yet.
I just don't like when they try to, like, when authors have, like, a trilogy and each trilogy focuses on different people, but then they have to bring everybody together to do a finale and do it in the book that's supposed to be for that couple. And I'm like, then I don't get enough time with that couple. Like, do 4 books, have 1 book for each couple, and then a finale with all of them together.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense.
It was kind of like what was a Marissa Meyer one, kind of did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. The last book, it's really not much time with Winter. You just kind of have all the gang back together to try to, like, defeat the big evil or whatever, but
he's not for everybody. Unfortunately, that was our last sprint, but like we said, Devin has a list of sprints, or you can find them in our Discord server. We will be back at 8 p.m. tomorrow for more sprints or 245s. And then next Saturday, we will be starting at 10 a.m. EST and running all through the day, like 10, 12 hours. We're just going to be here streaming. We'll probably put up like a little, we'll be back when we go, like, take a quick lunch or take a quick break. But other than that, we're going to be streaming all day long. Nervous about Obsidio because I don't know how they're going to bring this all together. Yep. A lot of DNFs. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome.
So if you're going to go watch the highlights, got it. But next week, we're not actually going to be at highlights. We're just going to be streaming all day.
We'll be here in our respective states, also just streaming, because a lot of people said they liked the highlight sprints. They liked when we did like an all day kind of a thing, longer sprint sessions. So we're just going to recreate that, but separate from one another again. But we'll be here. So set notifications. It's already on my channel underneath the upcoming streams. You can set your notifications and hopefully YouTube will remind you maybe kind of sometimes. And then hopefully we'll see you
I wish we were going to actually be at highlights, but unfortunately it's not feasible for either of us right this second.
Not right this second.
Later this year, maybe, but right this second, no.
I am trying to book for summer, but we will see. All right, friends, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you continue to have a productive rest of your day, your night, go sleep, do whatever you're going to do. I hope it's great. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.
Happy reading.